Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to some Let's Play Fallout 4! I know this isn't the most recent game, and it's also not the sort of game we often play on the channel, but I was super duper in the mood to play some more Fallout 4. In particular, I've never really, I never played any of the expansions and DLCs and things like that, right? I did a personal playthrough way back when it was released, and I don't know, I got that itch, and I really want to check out the DLC. I don't know if we're going to do like a full Let's Play to the end or whatever. I don't know if I'll have the energy, I don't know if there's going to be enough people who care to watch, but I want to play, and everything is just better when I'm playing with my friends. That's you guys. So that's what we're going to do. Real quickly, I do have some mods loaded in. That's the other thing that wasn't really around back then. I'll just show the load order. It's probably the easiest way to show it. Got the unofficial Fallout 4 patch. I got the True Storms. I've got Sim Settlements over here, which uses the HUD framework and settlement menu manager. This actually lets your settlers build their own buildings, which is kind of awesome sauce. Tales from the Commonwealth adds a bunch of extra quests and NPCs. It's actually really cool. I was dabbling around with the game a little bit, and I ran into one of these quests, and it was epic. I really enjoyed it, so I might hunt down more of these. That's entirely possible. I don't know. Everyone's best friend, Dogmeat, over here, is a mod that lets you have a standard companion and Dogmeat at the same time. When I played through this myself, I love Dogmeat. I wanted to have Dogmeat with me, so that's what I did. I didn't go around with a conventional companion. I took the Lone Wanderer perk and everything like that. But now I really do want to see what it's like to hang out with some of the other companions. In particular, Piper seems really cool. But I still want to have Dogmeat around, so this lets us have both. Makes things a little bit easier, but I don't think it really makes much of a difference. Visible Companion Affinity just lets us see the numeric score of how much the companion likes us. Just makes things a little bit clearer, so we can figure out, when we hit that 100%, so that they can give us that cool extra perk. Enhanced blood textures sounds good. Improved map with visible roads sounds good. Weightless junk, because, this doesn't actually really make much of a difference in terms of true gameplay. Like, if mechanically the junk that has gameplay effects is really just, maybe for upgrading equipment or something like that. But I want to build cool big settlements, and for that you need a lot of junk, and I don't want to just have to micromanage inventory. So this just adds fun. So does this Companion Infinite Ammo, is just to reduce a little bit of micromanagement. Yeah, it makes the game a little bit easier, but it's hardly going to be a particular big deal. This only has any impact whatsoever if I even give my companions a custom gun. If I just let them use their default thing, then it doesn't even matter. I've got Scape installed, but not actually enabled here. If you are a big fan of making your own, settlements all from scratch and making them look as nice as possible, you're going to want this. Scape lets you remove basically all objects from your settlements, like every little bit of debris and grass and everything like that. Just raise it right down to the ground, and it's quite cool. I do have it turned off for now because I don't think we'll need it, and it's just going to simplify my UI a little bit. Food, drink, meds, and chem sorting just adds a little piece of text in front of all these various things so that they get grouped together in your inventory. Very handy. The Sims Settlement Mega Pack has a bunch of pre-built city plans that you can use for your various settlements, and we'll probably use one or two or something because they look really cool. But again, we're gonna need tons of junk for that. We'll see what that is when we get there. Survival options is, if you are gonna play in survival mode, this lets you tune it a little bit. If there's let's say you most like survival mode, but you want to have maybe a little bit more of an ability to save the game or something like that, you can tune it. It's not gonna matter. I'm not gonna play in survival mode for this because I think for the video it would sort of suck if something happened and we did have to replay 30 minutes of content or something like that, because of distance and saving or something like that. We're gonna mostly go for a little bit more speed in this particular run over here, but it is a really strong mod. And then finally we have alternate start infinite answers over here. This allows you to start as actually a variety of different sort of pre-made characters in different scenarios with different relationships with different things. I'm just going to be using this to skip the introduction part of the game. So we're going to go ahead and start a new game. I don't want to play on survival mode. I was playing on survival mode, and then when I thought, well, I'll record a little bit of this, I'm like, yeah, we're not gonna play this on survival mode over here. That I think would lead to unfunness. Starting a game, mods, so no achievements. Okay, that's fine. Oh, I do have another mod not loaded from the internal mod menu. It's a mod that removes the frame rate limiter on loading screens, which does help load the game slightly faster. So when I did play this game on my own personal, full run and completed the game, I actually played as, Nora. I named her something else, but the female character. This time, what we're going to do is we're going to play as Old Man Quill over here, which is going to be fine. And what's cool is that Codsworth actually knows the name Quill, and he can talk to you about that. So we're going to get a few pop-ups about some various holotapes being added in from our miscellaneous mods. And we're going to use this computer. So what you can do is you can use this to upload a protocol. I guess the idea with this is, oh, we're actually a synth or something. I don't know. And we've got a few different builds. Like, for example, if you want to start as someone who actually was working for the Institute from day one, you could do that. I got to sneeze. Excuse me. There you go. Scratch that off your bingo card. So you could do that, which is kind of nifty, you know, depending on how you like to roleplay. I am just going to back up to Soul Survivor over here, and all it's going to do is going to skip the intro. It's going to start us outside of the vault, what is it, Vault 111, and that's it. So we get to skip a bunch of stuff, which is nice. All right, we've got to do our specials here, and I have a particular plan for this. On my main playthrough, I did play as, like, you know, high intelligence character because, first of all, you get the extra experience gain, which is kind of nice, but also it unlocks all the crafting, right? You need a level 3 for gun nut, you need level 6 for science to be able to craft some stuff. We're probably going to do a low intelligence plus luck thing over here because I've never played with Idiot Savant, and that would be kind of fun. We need 5 levels in luck to be able to do Idiot Savant. Part of me is like, oh, it'd be nice to just start at 4 and then find the luck bobblehead, but I think we're going to want the Idiot Savant ASAP. So we'll start with the 5 over there, and then what I'm going to do is just put 3 levels there, and 6 levels in Charisma. 5 levels in Charisma. And we're going to put 4 into agility, and then I'm going to dump the rest into perception, which brings us to an 8 over here, which is fine. So I have certain targets that I want for a few skills here. Of course, you can raise these skills whenever you want, whenever you level up, but also there's a bobblehead, I think, for each one of these special traits over here. And this should give us a pretty decent target. Again, really, like, we're going to be going up to luck of 6 with the luck bobblehead, and we may not need the 6, but we're going to do that for now. Low strength, we will have a hard time carrying a bunch of stuff, but we may, I don't know, pump that up, or we will technically have sort of 2 companions with us, I guess, with the dog, so we'll have extra stuff there. If you're like me and you're confused as to, like, why you can't advance here, it's not obvious that this is a text field when it's not selected. Like, for over here, if you don't see the name, like, to me it almost looks like a header for this. So yeah, you got to be able to do that. Done and done. And we're going to start with a little starting loot over here, just to speed things along. I think there's an extra one of these things. Okay, not here. Here, one of these has an extra Pip-Boy in it. I don't see it. But yeah, we'll take all that. There's something will cause us to have 2 Pip-Boys for some reason, which is fine because it's weightless. I'm gonna do this run without power armor. Power armor, like, is super insanely good, but since we're not going high int, we're not having the extra power core duration. You know, so it's sort of not wasting a stat there. I'm gonna go with no power armor because it'll add a little bit more difficulty. I mean, it's still not going to be that hard. But that was one of my things when I was like, oh, doing the video, do I do survival mode? If so, I'd probably want to abuse power armor a bunch. No, tell you what, we'll go a non-power mode run, power armor run, but without survival mode. So here's us. Let's go ahead and get our kit on. Inventory, pistol will be on 1. Security baton, I'm not even going to bother using it. I'm going to equip. The mechanic jumpsuit, I believe, yeah, replaces all of our worn armor, which is, damn it. Didn't actually want to click you. We can wear the Vault-Tec jumpsuit. And the wedding ring, in my real Let's Play, I, kept it the whole game because it feels like an emotional thing. Here, I will probably just sell it because, who cares? By the way, there's going to be a bunch of story spoilers and stuff on this particular run. Just deal with it. There's a survival options holotape, which we don't need. I can just drop it because we're not doing it in survival mode. I think these settings... Oh, no. Well, I don't think it's going to matter for us, but... Normally, yeah, apply fixes. What it does, I believe, is set up your factions and different things like that, if it matters. But there we go. And you can like start yourself up leveled up. It gives you some variety. If you want to do a playthrough that's just different, you can do those things. But I think we'll go ahead and not bother with that. True Storms. I'll leave it in there, I guess. That's going to be okay. Normally at this point, oh yeah, look at the glasses. Yes! Screenshot. Very badass. Normally at this point, we have a quest leading us to Sanctuary, but we don't. Still, other than that, I think everything's basically going to be the same. We could go back down to the vault. There's like a magazine with a data tape down there. But that's it. The magazine doesn't give you any perks. It just gives you some sort of data tape. So if you want to be a completionist, well, I mean, what are you doing playing with a mod like this, I suppose, in the first place? I do have the junk weighs nothing, so we're going to just go ahead and grab things fairly willy-nilly at first. We're not going to be, like, strip mining the world, unless, you know, we have specific needs to build our awesome settlement for funsies, but we'll see. Again, I don't know exactly what we're going to do in this run. I don't know how long I'll record it. Maybe I'll get bored after 3 episodes. Who knows? Maybe no one will watch the first one, and that might impact some things. But for now, we're going to go ahead and do that, because I'm just in the mood to play some Fallout today. So we're going to go into town here. We'll find Codsworth. Okay, I got a weapon. That's good. Hopefully the volumes are okay. Codsworth? Codsworth. Yes, that's his name. Hello. And we're just going to burn through his dialogue real quick here. How's it going, buddy? Yes, it's really me. Yeah, you're still here? Wow, crazy. Yeah, they killed my wife. It's terrible. They kidnapped my son. Answer me.
Dumb robot.
Late for dinner, whip you up a snack. So I can say yes to this, and he'll give me a little bit of food, but I can also go with the conversation option over here and try to get a little XP for that.
Codsworth, you're right.
Oh, there we go. That worked. I think we get XP from succeeding in conversation things. I mean, here we're just getting information, so we're not getting a meal anymore.
Whoa.
All right.
Thank you, Codsworth.
Boom, boom, boom. Yes, we'll scour the neighborhood together. Excellent. Lead the way. All right, so he's going to help us clear a couple of houses of some bloat flies. Do. He's humming. I'm humming. That's great. Actually, while he's taking his time, I'm just going to go and activate the workbench. There we go. So now I can hold V anywhere I want to do workbenchy things. I will miss out on the XP here if I don't take at least a shot at these guys. Well, I don't know, like, not just take a shot. I think I have to hit him. You can let Codsworth just finish it all for you, but then, yeah, you won't get the XP, which isn't the end of the world, but the sooner we can get our Idiot Savant going on, the better. Yes, I know how to lockpick. Thank you very much, game. Really? There it is.
Got it.
Boom. Done. And do that. At some point...
Follow me.
Yeah, I'll follow you. At some point, probably between episodes, what I'll do is I'll go and scrap everything around. Can I hit you from here? Maybe if I did it manually. I don't like that I'm going to get flanked here. We're going to do a lot with VATS on this run. We're going to have, like, attributes that work out fairly well for it. If we end up with a little bit more luck, we will take some of the, you know, the extra crit talents and things. One of the things I've never had is the crit saving talent, which sounds like it could be a lot of fun, where you can, like, you know, bank a few crits on your way to the big bad in some sort of building, and then just, like, crit them, like, 3 times in a row. Assuming you understand how that works, like the crit banking, that sounds like it could be very, very fun. And I've never had that, mostly because I've gone like high end and made sure to spend points and all the crafting stuff before, which is good. I mean, if you craft awesome guns, then you're going to be really effective. But there's other ways to be really effective. All right, so he's going to tell me to go to, what's it called? Starts with a C. Concord. That's what it is. And he's just going to hang around here. I think after we get the Minutemen to set themselves up over here in Sanctuary, then he can join us as a ally. Let me actually do a little bit more snooping around the town. It is... Oh, well, first of all, my house. which is this one. Nope. This one. There you go. This is our house. I want to grab the magazine here. So unarmed attacks have bonus crit, which isn't going to be that useful for us. But the your special is particularly going to be nice. So we're going to put another point into perception. So my plan with the perk chart, so first of all, as soon as I level up, is I am going to grab Idiot Savant here. So we randomly get more XP from actions, and the lower your intelligence, the greater the chance. Of course, our intelligence is currently 1. We probably will end up at some point going up to level 3 here for Gun Nut, but that'll take a little bit. Agility, I want to get up to level 5, probably for Action Boy. I'm probably going to grab Gunslinger and Rifleman, or at least Rifleman for sure. I don't tend to go with Commando. Automatic weapons are amazing for just damage per second, but they do chew through ammo very quickly. So I'm going to go for the less ammo-centric kind of things. We'll probably want to grab armor at some point, but yeah, the big thing is I'm going to go down the perception branch over here. So first of all, it increases weapon accuracy in VATS, which sounds great. And then what I really want to do is, level 3 of Sniper, 25% accuracy for headshots is pretty good. The ability to, like, ignore cover is pretty good. And then just attacking the same section over and over is pretty good. So you can just, like, headshot, 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 headshot is kind of the thing I want to do. I'm not going to go over, like, particularly stealthy, but, just having fairly long range is going to be kind of nice. There we go. We'll just do this, and we'll try not to feel emotional about the fact... Oh, I forgot a vault, or a safe in that building over there. Oh, well. That's fine. It's not going to be that much. It's not a big deal. Let's do a quick save, because I'm not actually playing on survival mode. And is it the yellow house or the blue house? That's the drug dealer's house. I think it's the yellow house, but I'll check the blue house since I'm here. Yeah, no. I'll get some first aid anyway, which is good. What the? Oh, god damn it. I could have queued both of them up in there, but... This way. Excellent.
Sweet.
I'll take that. I'll take that. We'll reload. Drug dealer's house over here. What I think it's going to do... No, see, we start with Belcher's Cave right away. Why is that? It's the emergency distress call that tells you to investigate Belcher's Cave. But I noticed that. It starts on my minimap, and I'm not sure why that is.
It got pinned in the rubble, and I can't move. Please, if anyone's out there, you've got to help me before the ferals...
Now, what I would love to do right now is play all the awesome Fallout 4 music on the radio and keep us entertained that way. The problem is, I think a lot of it would lead to many flags on the YouTube. I'll hack this for the XP. As far as I know, none of the stuff on this is worthwhile. I like to hit one of these first and then go and click these. So Les has got one, okay. It's a little bit of a waste if it removes a dud that is the one you've already clicked on. On the other hand, I get really annoyed if I get the reset tries and I haven't at least taken one try. And you're guaranteed, I think, to have one reset tries in here, whereas the dud removal is not guaranteed to remove the thing you've already clicked on. Alright, one in common with less. Nope, okay, so it's not the final S. Could be wise. Nope. Wow, that is not great. Food. First hack of the game, and we're doing poorly. Now, we are, I guess, not going to be investing in hacking. We might get some lockpicking at some point. We'll see. All right, so nothing in common with food. Or grab. That's interesting. So, it's not foot cult. It could be half. Okay, 2 things in common with half. It's not this, it's not that. It's not any of the ones with center in the... Oh. Could be hate.
There we go.
Alright, so there's a lot of cool story in the text over there, but as far as I know, it doesn't unlock or enable anything. So we won't worry about it. We'll go over to this house, because I think there tends to be a couple of rad roaches in there. I just want to clear them out so they don't jump on me later. There's one. And it's funny, like, where the hell did it go? I think it might be clipped under the car. Nope. Physics! Alright. Red roaches I find incredibly hard to hit. Is it only the one? Really? Huh. So I'm very thankful for the extra VATS accuracy things we've got going on right now. Alrighty. I guess that is that. I don't know if we have enough to make any food. Oh, yeah, baked bloat fly. Okay, I think we needed 3 meats for the... Get me out of here. For the rad roach. I don't think we had enough, but that's okay. We're only playing on normal difficulty, so this should go fairly well. Anything in here? Yes, frag grenade. Let's actually make sure. Weapons, frag grenades are on there. Lovely. If it's worth survival, I probably would go and actually go and scrape some of the, or scrap some of the weapons and things right now. I want to take more clothes. And it's parts, but no. We're going to ignore that. Oh, actually, one of the things I want to do we happen to have under junk? Yeah, I want to make sure to flag adhesive. So when you're in the junk screen over here, if you hit C for component view, it'll show you all the actual components you have and all the stuff you've got, and you can mark things to be found. So adhesive is going to be marked. I think screws, well, I mean, nuclear material, lead, oil, I think screws are a little rare to come by early on. What they'll do is they'll have a little icon next to them when you're looting stuff or if you're shopping. And later on, depending, there's a perk you can grab. I think it's the Salvager perk. It will, hello, Doug.
Hey, boy.
It will cause objects in the world to glow too. I don't know if we're going to pick it up. We'll see. But it's nice to be able to just see them very quickly when you're grabbing stuff. It's more of an issue if you don't have junk, has no weight.
Stick together.
Yeah. So we've got dog meat now. Depending on, I don't know what the trigger is, but we can get mole rats that spawn out there. I don't know if I think it's after a certain amount of time of us being here, and honestly, I don't know if we'll be here long enough to do that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and sort of spam grab everything real quick right now, just to try to give the mole rats a little bit of time to spawn. If they don't, I'm just gonna move on, because I don't care. That's not hackable, and it doesn't actually have any useful information on it. We'll go around back. So yeah, we may as well. It's early enough. We would like some extra like loot and inventory. So we'll go ahead and do that now and see if the mole rats, because if they do, that might give me enough to level up. Oop, there we go, mutant shops. Let's get some skill there. Ribcage and spine. Yeah, sure. And junk doesn't have... Oh, there! Hey! Oop, he's burying himself, or he's unburying still. Come here, mole rats. Oops, wrong button. Oh, nice leap. No! I'm tabbing to pop out of this a little faster. Oh, out of action points. There you go. And I'm tabbing too fast, so it's opening up, or tapping one too many times, so it's opening up my Pip-Boy. But yeah, like normally when you take shots in VATS, there's a bit of a delay, like, you know, the whole kill animation, and I just like to skip it with tab, and then sometimes I tab too much. So we're gonna have a couple of mosquitoes over here. All right, I played through the beginning of this like fairly recently, and you know I've done it more than once, right? It's just like anything. The start of any game, you tend to have a lot of it memorized. Things are gonna slow down pretty quickly, pretty soon, as I'm enter more of a I don't know where to go now, or in what order to do things. But for now, we're okay. Got a little bit more loot over here. Cap stash. Excellent. Little pork and beans. Isn't that a Weezer song? A little bit of chem boxes. There may have been stuff over there, actually. Hold on a sec. For some reason, I thought the room was empty, but ashtray, bobby pin. There's a box here. What is this? Oh, box of bobby pins. Excellent. And an advanced safe. So I don't have the ability to pick that right now. So we're going to move on. We'll hit another building right over here. I think it's got an expert safe in it. It's like such a tease, because it's like, oh, I'll come back when I've got the skill, and I'm like, you never come back to Concord. I mean, maybe if you're playing on survival, you know, you'll have to run through it on your destination because you don't have fast travel, but you're not going to remember to check the buildings again. I mean, they do refresh from time to time. But that's about it. Where's the building I'm thinking of? Oh, yeah, I've overshot it. It's over here on the left. To the right, there's some raiders there doing stuff. Just gonna ignore them for a second. Come over here. Get some more first aid. Run upstairs. Get annoyed at a safe you can't open. And hop down over here. Excellent. Okay. So, I got some raiders that are being annoying. And we'll go ahead and frag grenade over there. Bam. Let's grab that, grab that. Where you going, puppy? Oh, yeah, there's someone over there. Excellent. So the plus does say it's a little bit better than what you've got, but the gas thing is mostly just going to be against rads or energy or something like that, rather than actual like physical damage resistance, which is mostly what I'm looking for right now. Can I hop down here without taking damage? I guess there's with that many awnings, you can't. Anything in the church? I feel like the answer is no. Nothing at the pulpit. Yeah, you can go upstairs, but I feel like it's disappointingly empty. Oh, I may have been thinking of another church. Well, there's not much here.
Don't think I can pick this.
See if it can't open. And then you can go up to the bell tower. I don't know. There might be a sniper rifle up there. Actually, there might be a hunting rifle up there. Which would be kind of nice. Oh, well. I should have just kept going.
Hey, up here, on the balcony.
Yeah, I think that's Preston talking to us. No, it's just a tease. I'm so sure it probably was just a tease. Gah. You know what? I'll take some falling damage. Oh, hey, no falling damage. It's kind of amazing to me how far you can fall without taking the hits. Yeah, he wants, well, it's optional technically to pick this up, but I'll go ahead and do that. I actually really don't want the Minuteman outfit. We'll grab that. Shotgun is pretty crap. The sack hood might be enough. The plus, by the way, is the game's way of telling you that, like, that thing does slightly more whatever based that, you know, some amount of armor or some amount of damage, but it doesn't take into account DPS and things, so yeah, no, that sack hood, you can see it's only radiation resistance. Well, I guess I've got, oh, I was gonna say, why do I have so much carry capacity? I think your carry capacity gets really nerfed in survival, and that's what I've been playing lately. We could just use the laser musket for now. It's not terrible. Sort of do some snipery things. Load a double tap in here. I don't usually use it because it's got such a slow fire rate that, like, normally when I'm fighting I have a hard time using it, but if I've got the bonus of that's accuracy, I think with a double load, I was going to say the shot to the center of mass is going to be fine there. Around here, try not to shoot these guys, even though, like, the game's clearly trolling you to do it. Load. We can actually come and hack this now, which will save us a little trip after. Learn. Likeliness is 1. That's 1. There you go. Learn with the 1. I mean, it's hard to do this with an audience. Always has been. Darren? Nope. I mean, it could be the N. Nope, can't be store. It could be sheer. Ah! What the heck, man? It could be a lot of these things. Damn. These hacks are not going well. I mean, I'm trying to go fast, and I've got the anxiety. Oh, let's click on one of these. Trial 0. Okay. So did it remove trial? But no. Must be another one, because I think there's always a try reset. So trial 0. So it can't be steal. Can't be tried. Could be loves. Okay. 3 with loves, 0 with trial. No. Nope. 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 There's the O and the S, but no. No. Looks. There it is.
That's it.
Alright. Unlock security gate. Grab a fusion core. So, I did say I was gonna... What the... Oh. I was gonna do this, like, it's gonna be a no power armor run. That is... There's gonna be one exception, which is this bit over here. Which is not actually required by the plot. But, you know, I'm not fighting a goddamn Deathclaw at this point without power armor. Nice running, bro. I think I have a crit ready. Yeah, but I did double crank it, so... As I say, I could probably just do a single load. Oh, right, because it auto-reload... I don't want any of this shit. I grabbed the pipe thing. Oh, no! And I did a reload by reflex. After every fight, I reload, so... Because I can do a single crank to kill someone with the crit, I'm sure. I'm assuming. I think crit defaults to 50% more damage. So... Oh, it didn't auto-reload that time. That's odd. To the head. Yeah, I hate it when I go to reload when I'm pointing at something. Oh, there's another raider. Oh, that's why it reloaded, because I did queue up the... Where the hell did your dust go? Alright, game physics. What's up, Preston?
Man, I don't know who you
Uh-huh. Glad to help.
Glad to help.
Well, if that...
God damn.
Go on.
Go on. Sorry.
So we're just going to try to burn through this. So if you haven't played this before, so Preston leads a group called Minutemen. He's, well, the Minutemen, he's basically a group of one now because it's been obliterated. Can't skip this first line of dialogue for some reason.
I like it.
So yes, this is going to be our contractually obligated power armor run.
Now we're talking.
I know, right?
Sure.
It can't.
Alright. Which still seems to be like,
What you'll...
I don't know.
Look,
It's a great moment for like the trailer, but it's like, why do you... Yeah, I already have the power core. Like, it seems so early to introduce both the, Do I have the follow-up quest? The power armor and the Deathclaw. Oh, yeah, put the fusion core in the power armor. Excellent. We're going to grab this magazine here. Yeah, which doesn't actually do anything for us, but we're going to knock it off the list anyway. And this here, plus 1 perception. There we go. So we should now be at... Oh, we have 2 more levels. Shit. Yes, I forgot. I've been leveling up here. Idiot Savant. So we lost some XP by not doing that. So we're at level 10 perception now. Lovely. In terms of what to level up first is an excellent question that I don't have the answer to, actually. Well, we can't do Action Boy yet, so that's true. We don't need Vans. At some point, one of the things I don't know, so the second tier of Vans gives us plus 2 perception. Would that make us effectively have a perception of 12 for VATS accuracy? I do not know that answer. I might get the Rifleman right now, because, I mean, I want to get, I want to get all these things, but I don't think it matters really what order I get things in. I'll get whatever I have the level for. So, this weapon we're using now would count as a rifle, but we don't have that much ammo for it. Shotguns also counted as it, but we might be pistoling a lot. And I might end up getting Gunslinger. I guess what I'll do for now, then, maybe I'll get Locksmith, actually. Just not what I was going to say. You know what? I'd unlock Locksmith, and we got a second level around. I can't get the second level right now. Can't I? Oh, it's just showing me the first rank. No, yes, you have to be level 7. Did I just spend 2 ranks? Oh, yeah, because I got Idiot Savant. Accent on the Idiot. So we'll just grab some random crap over here. And then keep moving. Boop, 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 boop. I'm going to open myself a sody pop. Excellent. All right. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do this one bit of power armor stuff. So yeah, again, it's like they blew their load so early with this. On the other hand, you know, Fallout 4 was a big commercial success, so who am I to criticize? Well, there's a lot of things to criticize, but I was gonna say there's a few lootables behind us. Grab this. Sometimes there's a guy on the roof across from us.
Boss, we got somebody up here.
That's probably who that is. There we go. Loot, 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 loot. Come on. And
Why don't you get
hoppity down.
here?
Whee!
Show me that fancy gun up close. Not a lot of people can get past my boys. I'll give you that.
Pick up some stuff. So obviously we're just gonna mow these guys down pretty easily. Bet it's the Deathclaw that comes up in a second that we're mostly concerned with. One of the funny things, like, I will collect fusion cores when we see them because fusion cores are awesome, but I won't really need them. Reload. Prepare for Deathclaw. Just center of mass. Since his head is surprisingly hard to hit. So we're just gonna back up. Whoops. Didn't back up enough. Alright, 50% HP. Come on, fire. Thank you. The dog's tanking for us. Dog's in trouble. That's okay. Dog is indestructible. Ah, there we go. Okay. And we still have a couple of enemies around. As soon as the enemies are done, then... Ooh, okay. Then the dog will heal itself. It would not do that if we were in survival mode. Although I think if we just left, it would eventually make its way back to Sanctuary. Or maybe the Red Rocket place. But it would go back to one of our settlements, and then still be fine. This game would not be acceptable to me if the dog could actually die. There you go. It's back up. So we are done with this. Tell you what, I'll bring it to Sanctuary. We'll leave it there as a bit of a statue. I was just gonna get out now and leave it, but then it would also always leave a annoying marker on the map in the middle of nowhere. So we just got to go ahead and turn this in, and then he'll make his way to Sanctuary. It does this conversation, the whole thing does annoy me because it implies like, oh, we found this cool place, Sanctuary, that we're gonna make ours, and you're invited to come. And I'm like, bitch, that was my home. It's my place. It's not yours. I'm super annoyed, but yeah, all right, we'll be friendly.
Listen,
These are internal thoughts.
You're
Yeah,
welcome.
you're welcome. I didn't do it for money, but well, I guess I could have said that, but.
Oh.
Help me please, let me know about things. Yeah, blah blah blah, I need help, can feel his life force. Great green jewel.
Please.
Diamond City.
Look.
Alright, done. And then, if we can get her charisma high enough, we can convince her to get off the drugs.
you better get going.
And, spoiler alert, stop her from dying. I haven't actually done it in a run, because I didn't normally have the charisma, but I don't know, we might try. I really like having high charisma in a lot of these games because like it opens up so many more things. It's just like finding a locked box. It's always annoying to okay, yeah, Sanctuary.
Heading for that place.
It will take you a while to get there. If we fast travel, we'll get there first. We'll probably just fast travel there, then fast travel back. Then later we'll get to Sanctuary again and we can meet up with them. But yeah, like a locked box or whatever. A locked conversation sucks. So, fast travel here. They actually have to walk there, so I don't think they'll be there yet. I don't know, I might be wrong. And, I like to park my power armor right over here. We might collect them still, I don't know. I don't know what we're going to do exactly. I am going to... Yeah, just grab the fusion core, because I think otherwise your people will wear them. Maybe I still collect them so my people can use them. Now that would be fun. Okay, you got a pin on there, but as I say, I don't think that's actually... Yeah, I guess it's just the map marker for Sanctuary, but he's definitely not here. Alright, weapons workbench. We got excess pistol. I mean, the pipe pistols use a different kind of ammo. It might be worth keeping one around. No. That's good. Maybe, I don't know. Revolve. They're both pipe pistols, so if we just rip it apart, what's going to happen? Oh, no, they're different. It's a revolver versus a non. Oh, because it uses a 45. Oh. I see. And then the rifle variant of it. Yeah, so I'm going to tear apart the minigun. Unless I want to... You know what? Hold on. I might... Wrong way to exit this. I might keep these until we've got another skill. By the way, I got to grab that adhesive over there. I might keep those until I've got a better scrapping skill. So we get more material out of it. Oops. Yeah, no, I won't carry the musket. I'd rather save that ammo. Oops. For... There you go. For a proper energy weapon a little bit later. Scrap that and that. Yeah, I ended up with 2 Pip-Boys. I don't know why. Well, no, I think because when it spawns our character, I think we've got a Pip-Boy already, and then when we tell it we want to be a, the lone survivor, I think it gives us the second Pip-Boy at that point. They don't weigh anything, so it's fine, but it is a little funny. We'll store all junk. Done. So, weapon-wise, yeah, we got the pistol, and currently that's it, but we got 192 rounds for it, which is a hell of a lot at this stage in the game. So tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to put a cut in here, and I'm going to go and strip down a bunch of the stuff around here so that we can be ready for future building, and when we come back, we'll head our way over to the Green Diamond. Sounds good? Thanks for watching, folks. See you next time.